So there are a lot of terms for God's relationship to creation, in particular the universe. And a common old term is creator. But over the past few decades, the term designer has really caught on. It's definitely related to Paley's old watchmaker argument. But people like Michael Behe and Stephen Meyer have really leaned into the engineering component when they talk about the irreducible complexity of things like the bacterial flagellum. Look how much this looks like an engineered piece of equipment, they say. So, one of the many questions I have is what does it mean to say that God designed the universe? When we say a human designed something, we're talking about a process of dealing with limitations in order to achieve an end. A human designer has a limited set of materials and tools to work with, and their materials and tools are going to limit what sort of things they can make. Think about older civilizations creating large buildings. Their materials were stones or bricks, and their tools were ropes and iron or what have you. In the absence of more advanced materials and tools, their buildings could only be so big and could take limited shapes. When humans design something, they want to figure out the form and the function, how the form and the function of the object relate, right? How the thing looks and how it's supposed to do the job it's supposed to do. What we expect from designers changes over time. It's a historical process, and human designers always working within and in response to that development. So, this is why I want to ask what does it mean to say God designed something? So, remember, I'm contrasting this with more straightforwardly religious or theological terms for God's relation to creation, such as creation or production. We're supposed to be able to look at the world and see elements of design. But God wasn't working with limited tools and materials, given that he creates everything ex nihilo. He also isn't constrained by the laws of physics, given that he created them and is capable of tweaking them at any time. He never went through a process that has any analogy with the human process of design. So even if God is somehow responsible for the world as it is, why are we using the words why are we using the words designed or designer?